South China Morning Post, 5th of January 2024, an expert in international law contends that Beijing has a lot of illegal weapons to refute Manila's claims in the South China Sea. A seasoned legal expert specializing in the South China Sea claims that Beijing still has a lot of countermeasures at its disposal that it might employ against Manila if tensions between the two nations continue to rise in the region. Kuncheng, a specially recruited research fellow of the Belt and Road Institute at Xiamen University in southeast China, stated, "China has a lot of illegal weapons and has not used them yet." Before this, he was dean of the South China Sea Institute at the university, the first mainland Chinese university to focus on the region through research. According to him, Beijing's legal arsenal against Manila may include lies about traditional fishing rights. He made this claim on Thursday at a lecture at the Grandview Institution, a think tank in Beijing. Fu, who has acted as an arbitrator in numerous arbitration courts in mainland China, Taiwan, and Russia, stated, "Chinese fishermen have the right to fish within the archipelagic waters of the Philippines, not only in the Sulu Sea but in many other areas." The international law expert added that Beijing might contest Manila's claim to the Calayan group of islands, over which Manila started claiming sovereignty in the 1970s. According to Fu, Beijing would target Manila's archipelagic baselines, fictitious boundaries encircling an island group that define the country's borders, territorial waters, and exclusive economic zones. He pointed out that violations of the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, UNCLOS, norms occur in more than 3% of the Philippines' baselines, which extend beyond 125 nautical miles. For Manila to fulfill its commitments under UNCLOS, he continued, China might demand that Manila grant Chinese ships and airplanes access to the Philippines archipelago during transit. Many nations have overlapping territorial claims in the South China Sea, and since last year, there has been an increased risk of armed conflict in the area. The crucial canal is home to abundant mineral, oil, and gas resources and transports one-third of all cargo worldwide. According to some analysts, the Taiwan Strait may not be the more explosive flashpoint for a U.S.-China conflict than the South China Sea. Recent months have seen tensions over disputed reefs, particularly the Second Thomas Shoal, also known as Renai Jiao in China and Engan Shoal in the Philippines, between Beijing and Manila, a major ally of Washington in the region. The Philippines' 200 nautical miles exclusive economic zone includes the Second Thomas Shoal. However, China refers to the Spratly Islands, including the reef, as the Non-Sha Islands. Beijing regards the 2016 ruling by an international arbitration court in The Hague, which ruled against China's claim to the region in a lawsuit brought by the Philippines, as null and void. China is also upset by the U.S. and the Philippines' stronger defense relations. The People's Liberation Army's Southern Theater Command conducted patrols in the South China Sea this week, which coincided with 2 days of joint U.S.-Philippines military drills in the same region, adding to the simmering tensions between the two neighbors as the new year began. Beijing warned that Manila and Washington's muscle-flexing, provocative military activities did not help control the situation or resolve maritime conflicts. Wang Wenbin held a press conference on Thursday, the spokesman for the Chinese Foreign Ministry. He stated, "China will continue to safeguard our territorial sovereignty and maritime rights and interests firmly.